This is Paul English. I wanted to introduce myself and I wanted to welcome you to GO 210, Cultural Geography. I wanted to talk about navigation and how you'll be able to proceed around this Blackboard shell. So let me go through the buttons and show you how we can do things. You'll always enter in the announcement section. So right here we have the announcements, and I'll be sending messages to you throughout the semester, and this is where you'll see them. The next button is the Start Here button, so let's click that and see where we go. And so you can see that the first item there, it's my ideal location. I talk about myself a little bit and places I have lived and how the environment and geography affected me. Let me scroll down as we go through the different files in here. I'll try not to go too fast to get you dizzy. The Serengeti, so this is a voice announcement that talks about my experience in the Serengeti Plain, and it's really how I came into geography. I saw what a tremendous influence the rains and the monsoon had on the animals and so forth. The next item is introducing yourself to the class. The next item talks about objectives and formats, and you can read that on your own. The next item deals with required textbooks and materials, and it provides you the ISBN number, and this login number right here is going to be real important. So when you log into this Mastering Geography, you'll need this login key. There are no prerequisites for the course. The last item here is Father Guidici excuse me, talking to you about how to succeed in school. And then here are some written comments about navigating the course. I'm going to go back up to the top of the page, back up to the Start Here button, and again I'll try not to move so fast that you get dizzy. So we're back up at the top. So now let's come back over to the Course Information button. So let's click on it. And as you can see here, there are two files. One is the official course syllabus, and you should do what this sentence says. This sentence says you should thoroughly read and understand everything in this document, and that's true. It gives you all the protocol, all the details, all the due dates, all the penalties, all kinds of information about where to get help from TCC or Blackboard. And then this next document, this week-by-week schedule, there's no information here that's not included in up here in the syllabus. It's just easier to print right here. And so you can see that this schedule would be the same information that is included up here in the official syllabus. So now let's go to the discussion board and see what we have there. So let me click on that, and the discussion board will come up. And you'll see that it's a place where you can introduce yourself to one another. There's a water cooler forum for meeting. And if you have a question about something dealing with content, then here is a place to talk about that. The next item is the 5 themes of geography. So this gives you information about what the assignment is, and this is where you would post it. And further down we see the title for the book analysis in the Christian Science Monitor and the Rice to Riches PowerPoint. So let me scroll back up to the top. So the discussion board, that's pretty basic information there. You've probably seen it before. The next button is the course content button, and this is probably the most important button that you'll be using. It's where the teachers have put information. And so we see Unit 1 right there. So let me click on Unit 1. And what you see is the week 1, we're introducing ourselves and getting started. So let me click into the week 1 folder here and see what's underneath the subfolders. So you see here's the reading assignment. So the 5 themes of geography and mental maps, and if you were to click here, those files would be in there. And then in terms of the week 1 assignments, if we were to click on it, let's see. So this is a Mastering Geography activity, and right here is the link that gets you there. It's the same link as over here on this button right here, this Mastering Geography button, so you can access it from either way. and again I've just repeated the code here. This is the login information. So you can see how all the Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3 are set up, and with their subfolders everything is like this. So now let me go to the Mastering Geography tab, and we'll see what will pop up in the window. And so this is what the screen will look like, and you will sign in using that code that I just talked about, plus your name and so forth. So 20% of the course involves these Mastering Geography activities. So let me close out of that, and now let me go to the Extra Credit button. So that's over here, and you can see that there's several options: option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. And I'm particularly interested in you doing this option number 5. It's dealing with one-way and two-way communications. It has absolutely nothing to do with geography, but it has a great deal to do with successful communication in a digital age and success in life. So it's a 25-point question. It's a great way to boost your average. I'm going to scroll back up to the top. So now what we've done, we've gone through the announcements button. Let me come over here. We've gone through announcements to start here, the course information, the discussion board, the course content, where most of the content would be, the Mastering Geography, and then the Extra Credit. These other buttons down here are self-explanatory. And so this is the way you'll proceed throughout the whole semester. If I have made a mistake, sometimes when we switch from one semester to another, it's hard to keep the dates, making sure you get the dates right. So if I've made a mistake, please let me know, and I'll try to correct it. Thanks. Bye.